About the coral reef bar and the woodlice eating.
So what, woodlice eating?
Can you remind me about that with Mr. Lennon? The newspaper vendor from Charlotte Street.
Oh, he's a great character.
Yeah.
Great character. Mr. Lennon. Well, I mean, as you know, the shows attract people from all over the south of England. But the great thing about it, you used to get people from different, they used to sit in different sections. You get doctors and nurses, you know, from St Mary's Hospital and various places. You get the fire brigade in a certain place. And actually, there was a lot of plainclothes police with their wives used to come, they'd be in another section, you know. And then you get a lot of the dockyard workers, they'd all sit together, you know. I mean, that was the most amazing show that, I mean, the place was owned by the corporation of Portsmouth, but it was actually leased by Fortes, Trust House Fortes. And so their Sunday nights were actually sort of ghastly. They didn't do anything on Sunday nights.
It had a rather bizarre decor, didn't it, as I recall?
Very bizarre decor. The palm trees and everything like that. But what I mean, this was in the sort of long time ago. And now my format was, I mean, we had Derek playing the organ.
Derek Prendergast.
Derek Prendergast, yeah, who looked like a sort of bedraggled Tony Hancock.
Sort of
a
nervous tick.
Something like that, yeah. But basically the format was completely simple, that I took the mickey out of the audience, and I'd, if someone was jeering and things like that, I'd go out off the stage and get hold of them by the scruff of the neck, drag them onto the stage, and make them do anything. They used to be, I can't do anything. So that you got enough bloody mouth to shout at me from the bloody audience. Come up and bloody prove what you can do. I can't do anything. I said, you've got enough bloody mouth to do any bloody thing. And I said, you do something, otherwise I'll break your bloody neck.
You used to get packed audiences for that, didn't you?
Packed audiences. It was so packed that the fire brigade, Portsmouth Fire Brigade, would have a fire engine outside because the building was in wood. It was built of wood. And the audience, there were so many people there, just in case of a fire. They had a fire. Didn't you ever see the fire engine outside?
I remember the ambulances and the Black Mariahs.
Yeah, there was a fire engine as well. Because it was the most successful show in Southsea at the time. And the chiefs at Fortes, Trust House Fortes in London, suddenly saw the takings on a Sunday night, rocket right up. And they sent down their top boys to analyse what it was that sort of... you going to the toilet, are you?
Yeah, I am. Okay, Lawrence.
Yeah, go to the toilet, enjoy yourself.
See ya.
Don't make any noise, we're recording here. Yeah, they sent down these top guys from Fortes, Rocco Forte, who was the son of Charles Forte.
He with the permed hair.
He with the permed hair, yeah. And they sent him down to watch one of my shows. And they just, Douglas, who was the general manager at the time, they came down and they saw the takings go from like £20 a night to £1,000 a night over about 4 or 5 weeks. And they'd send down the top boys from Fortes, Trust House Fortes, to say, what is it that makes this show go down so well, it's so popular? Because the place used to be packed. And all they would report back, we've got, what they've got there is a maniac on stage, half drunk, wearing a cowboy hat. Sometimes he wears a skirt and he drags people from the audience and takes a mickey out of them, makes them eat woodlice and sew buttons on jellies. And the people love it. There was all mat loads and everything. The place was absolutely going bloody storm. And they couldn't analyse it. They wouldn't do a similar show in Brighton, and they asked me if I'd do it. I said no. They couldn't understand. They couldn't work out why the show was a success. But the reason the show was a success because I involved the audience. They couldn't see that.
Was that how Mr. Lennon appeared on the scene?
Oh, Mr. Lennon. Now he was a gem. Now he stopped setting down newspapers near the Charlotte Street, you know. And he had he sell matches and things like that, you know. And he was a funny old eye. He sort of like that. Now they used to love him because he used to imitate Eartha Kitt. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
There's Derek Prendergast. And then people used to be chanting, Mr. Lennon, boom, 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 Mr. Lennon, wait, wait, darlings, wait. He's the star of the show. You wait for a couple of hours, you see. And I used to bring him on almost last. Ladies and gentlemen, at enormous expense, we now have the one and only Mr. Lennon. And there'd be thunderous applause right throughout the place. And this bloke used to come on. Like that. They give him the microphone. Give me the moonlight, give me the car. I leave the rest to me. But he used to bring the house down. I nearly used to wet myself, watching it. It was actually those fabulous days. And I mean, the saddest thing was that the show was going above. And they were filming Tommy. They filmed Tommy.
Oh, the Pyromaniac Russell.
That's a Pyromaniac Russell. And that was a set-up job because he had boats outside in Solent. And they were filming that. They filmed that. They got that on film.
They said the arc lights overheated and set fire to the curtains.
I don't know. There's so many people involved, insurance companies. I had all my stuff around the walls there. Never got a compensation for it.
No.
But they had, if you look at the film Tommy, they had bloody film cameras out in the Solent.
Oh, he set fire to the Theatre Royal.
Yeah, always a bastard.
And the introduction to the film Marla, that was a explosion of a building on the lake, wasn't it?
Yeah, always a solid Russell. Because Oliver Reed was in that, isn't he too?
Yes.
I always remember Jim. He was the chap who he was like the doorman of the Queen's Hotel. Remember the Queen's Hotel?
I remember the Queen's Hotel.
And he was the doorman there. And he kept a tank of goldfish in the foyer there.
Yeah.
And Reed was staying there, Oliver Reed.
Yeah.
If, quite frankly, I think he's a bloody thug, you know. Reed, I've not written him at all. You know, I mean, Richard Harris and people, they're nice people, I've met them. Oliver Reed, I knew him, but he's a dickhead. This poor bloke Jim, Reed was staying there, he chucked all sorts of furniture out of the window, you know. But poor old Jim, I felt so sorry for him. I went in one morning and he was almost in tears. I said, what's up, Jim? That bastard Oliver Reed. I said, was he hit or something? No, he ate my goldfish. I said, what do you mean? God. She came in at 3 o'clock this morning and he dipped his hand in my fish tank and swallowed all my goldfish. And the bastard, you know, he does things like this. Swallowed all this poor old Jim's goldfish that were in the foyer of the Queen's Hotel.
He was a bit thirsty at the time.
Oh, he said, no, he's just a drunken pig. No, he's an animal. Oliver, he's got no time for him at all. He was a good bloody thrashing, you know, that's what he was.